Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a wonderful and blessed morning. I just want to read a little bit of this devotional. It says, "The deceiver at work. Watch out for false prophets. They come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are vicious wolves." They are vicious wolves. Matthew 7:15. Vicious wolves. It says, sometimes it is extremely difficult for us to recognize a false prophet, someone who claims to speak for God, but in reality does not. The underlying principle of all Satan's tactics is deception, and no Christians, however spiritual, is beyond the seductive assault of this crafty and clever enemy. He begins his work of deception in the Garden of Eden. He began his works of deception in the Garden of Eden. It continues to this day. Satan does not build a church and call it the first church of Satan. He is far too clever for that. Instead, he tries to infiltrate the theological seminary and the pulpit, invading the church under the cover of an orthodox vocabulary, but emptying whatever that word is, sacred terms of their true biblical meaning, or denying their truth. The sword of the Spirit, the Bible, is the weapon God has provided for us to use in this battle between truth and deception. Make it a priority to wield that sword skillfully. God's followers need to know the truth He sets forth in His word, so that we can confidently discern between His truth and Satan's lies. We need to weld God's word on our hearts. We need to put it deep in our hearts so we can fight the enemy, so we can beat the enemy, so we can just discern what he's trying to do. Discern. We got to have a discerning spirit. We got to know what's truth and what ain't truth.